Guess who didn't have any audio?
Was it you? I bet it was you.
I hope to God it was you, because it's always me. Oh, God damn it. It's all because I had those problems when I was younger.
Oh my God, why is he running weird?
At least you didn't. At least I kept you from swearing in front of my parents.
I always swear for your parents. At this point, they should just expect it. Know that your best friend is a degenerate who swears just as much as you do, just not.
Whoa! You can't. Hey! I don't swear. I don't.
Uh-huh.
You're like Josh. It throws me under the bus.
You make me the villain.
I throw you under the bus. That's fine. That's self-preservation. What do you get out of having my parents like you?
Parents that like me.
Oh, well, that's not what I was going for.
Oh, I'm finally done. Oh, it's finally over.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. I guess I got to see that ending screen.
Again?
I don't think I got an ending screen. I think I went back and it's like, now you can do these extra fun stars. During that time, Peach will get kidnapped again for some reason.
Because that's how it works.
Paying attention. You were too busy getting all these extra fun stars. That weren't fun. They were frustrating. Some of them were fine. Most of them were frustrating.
I could have sworn I turned my sound on. Probably unlocked it.
I can't skip this.
So you finished Galaxy.
I finished Galaxy. Outside of like doing it all again was not worth my time, at least not right now.
So now you're going back to 64.
Yep.
Which you didn't start, or you were more interested in...
I was more interested in playing Sunshine because I didn't remember Sunshine other than, like, I thought the Flood was cool. I hated Sunshine, although I will give it credit. I may have hated it less if I had realized that I was playing with a lag by playing through Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I still don't think Sunshine's very good, but I think it might have been more tolerable than the way I was playing it. Then I remember really liking Galaxy, and overall I did quite like replaying Galaxy. But 64, I don't think any 64 game really ages super well. I don't really. I tried replaying Ocarina of Time.
Is it Ocarina or Ocarina?
I thought it was pronounced Ocarina, but I don't.
Is it Des Moines or Des Moines?
It's Des Moines. But I replayed Ocarina of Time, I think on the GameCube, and I was unimpressed with it because I think I got like that remix that came with whatever the fuck it's called.
Master
My
Quest
favorite
thing?
Zelda, Wind Waker. I got for like pre-ordering Wind Waker back in high school. I got like a.
Yeah.
I think I got a remake of it, and then it also came with like where it like switched around dungeons and stuff. I don't really remember.
It was like the Master Quest version or whatever.
Yeah, and I replayed some of that, and I was just like, oh, this hasn't really aged well. And then I got Majora's Mask on the 3DS when I was going through my big 3DS kick, where I was just like, this is the only system I'll ever need.
Right.
And it was less Majora's Mask itself and more. I don't think that game is suited to playing on a 3DS. It felt so cramped.
I remember you saying that.
I just like couldn't. It felt weird. It felt like playing with like my arms tied behind my back and like looking through a tiny little like peepholes. There was something about it where it just felt super weird to play, and I didn't care for it. But I would like to give Majora's Mask another go. If they, I guess I think this year is Zelda's.
Everyone's expecting it to be a Super Zelda 3D All Stars.
If they do that, I'll probably grab it because I'm stupid and I like giving Nintendo my money. But also, like, I'd like to play them again, and they're good for streams.
If it has Wind Waker, I mean, I guess if it has Wind Waker, I would definitely buy it. But
Wind Waker is the absolute best Zelda, and it's they've already made an HD.
Yeah.
I take that back. Breath of the Wild is the absolute best Zelda. Wind Waker is my personal favorite.
Link to the Past.
I didn't really much care for Link to the Past.
It
was okay. I never finished it though, so if we're going by One Piece rules, I can't.
One Piece does rule.
Give an opinion.
What are One Piece rules?
You know, where you got to watch 900 episodes, or else you can't actually judge.
That's fair.
I can't skip any of this.
Can't you like close out of it?
I can, but I need to see that ending screen. That's the whole reason I did the boss fight.
That's the whole reason I played.
I already proved that I can beat Bowser. I did it once before it made me go get all the purple coin stars, so... Like, I could have just cut it there and started up 64, but... I gotta get that
Let me do
ending
this.
screen.
That sweet, sweet ending screen.
Plus, I'm not sure... Like, I remember this all happening, but I don't remember Bowser being here. I like how in the Bowser universe, or in the Mario universe, as I call it, the Bowser universe. Bowser isn't really a villain. He's just like that jerk neighbor. He's like Pete in Goof Troop. Where like he'll come over and hang out, but he'll also be a dick to you when you're not looking.
I thought you were gonna call out Sleepy Freaky Pete.
Oh, Sleepy Freaky Pete. I sent him a message. He hasn't shown up.
I mean, he's got his own life.
He's not allowed. So I'm gonna knock it the fuck off. Oh boy. I did it.
Are you proud?
Let me skip the credits. Come on. Well, anyway, I guess I'll just like wait for the credits to be over. Just sit through this for the next 20 minutes. So I told you I watched Kong Skull Island. I liked it. I told Kyle, because I told Kyle I was watching it, and he was like, it was okay. And then I told him I liked it, and he was like, yeah, I liked it too. His exact words were, hold on, let me pull it up, because it didn't really sound like a coherent sentence.
That sounds like Kyle.
Because I told him I was watching it, and he asked why, and I was like, I don't know, I wanted to.
That would just be like, why?
But I when it was over, I told him it was fun, and he said, you see a conundrum surrounding an enigma wrapped in a
What is Kyle doing?
And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I could never predict your thoughts on a movie. And he said, I just remember being really disappointed in the designs. And honestly, I liked all the different, like, monsters. The only ones I didn't like were the skull crawlers, because they were just kind of boring. Like two-legged lizard things. There was nothing super interesting about them. And I was kind of excited when they're like, there's a giant one underground. And I was like, okay, that's going to be fun. But then it was just literally a giant one. I thought maybe it would
have like some stuff on it.
Look something more exciting. Because they're super bland. They're just like gray.
Yeah, they're like the most...
Like, we need a monster for the movie.
Yeah.
especially because you get like a bunch of fun stuff. You get like the giant spiders, and I don't think we ever see the ants. At one point, they're in the forest, and he's like, "Watch out for the ants." And then he hears something. He's like, "Those are the ants. They sound like birds, but they're ants, giant ants." But I don't think we ever see them.
I don't remember.
But I liked it. But like I said, like I knew as soon as they got to the island, I was like, I see exactly why Seth liked this movie. Which isn't a criticism.
I don't take it as it.
I have learned that things live or die sometimes, not always, but a lot of things live or die off of one fact. And I have seen movies that are fine be like completely bad and wrong in your eyes because they omit just something that you wanted, but nothing that I personally feel was necessary or something they were going for, but it just wasn't what you wanted.
I think that's fair.
And equally, I have seen movies that I'm like, yeah, they're okay, but you seem to like really love it because it just does like the one thing. It did a thing I needed. And to be fair, I think Kong Skull Island was a fun movie. I liked it quite a bit. But as soon as I saw the designs, I was like, this is why Seth had such a positive. There are points where they're just exploring and you see creatures.
Yeah.
That's fun. But honestly, none of that's necessary to the movie. And the movie, as far as like a story goes, isn't that interesting.
Right.
It takes a little too long. It takes like a half hour, I think, for them to get to the island, which isn't bad, but it sets up a bunch of characters that don't.
That's really better than the hour and a half in King Kong.
Oh, absolutely. But it takes a little long to get. It was a movie, like I said, it didn't need to be 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Simply because there was a lot that you could cut out to make it a 90-minute movie, or at least use the 2 hours a little more effectively. But I liked it. But when it devolves at the end, like Sam Jackson. I don't like Samuel L. Jackson a lot. I don't mind him. Like, he's good and stuff, but he has, like I said when I sent you my little like mini review, he has one setting, and for me it is too much at all times. He plays one character, and that character is a guy who shouts. Mm-hmm. And that's fine, and he does it well in movies where he needs to do that. And then to its credit, this is a movie where he needed to do that. But also, like, in that movie, he exists as like a catalyst for there to be a problem. They could have like literally just woken up the giant lizard creatures accidentally, but instead he plays like the villain, where he's like, we gotta fucking kill Kong for no reason other than revenge. And I don't like the military in movies anyway. Mm-hmm. But he was just like he was like the epitome of what I don't like about the military in movies, where it's just like, we are all about violence and guns. We gotta fight because that's all we know how to do. It was like a little, like at the end when the whole like ending basically hinged on him doing something that everybody was trying to stop him from doing, that he should have full well known was a stupid idea. Mm-hmm. I was just like, I don't like this. And that's where I was like, the ending kind of sucked. But then the giant, like I said, the lizards aren't interesting, but the giant lizard fight was fun, where it was like wrapping around Kong, and like I liked when Kong pulled its tongue out and then its like brain and everything came out with it.
Like I said, it's a fun movie. Like, it's a great movie. I doubt it, but it's fun. And John C. Reilly chews the scenery a lot.
I will say, okay, John C. Reilly was fun, but he is also someone like, he was put in that movie to be John C. Reilly, much like what's her name? What's her name? She was in Pitch Perfect. She's in Cats.
Taylor Swift.
Her name is on the tip of my tongue. I think it's like River something.
River Boat.
Maybe it's not even River. Maybe it's like a. I cannot think. She's Australian. She's a bigger actress, blonde.
Why does it matter if she's bigger?
It's a descriptor. It's the character she plays is almost built around the fact that she's bigger. I'm proud of it. Almost every time. She's in the original Wonder Woman, which I don't know if you saw.
I didn't.
She plays Etta Candy. Or does she play Etta Candy? No, Etta Candy was played by someone else. Anyway, I cannot think of this woman's name.
I know you can't.
I don't find her particularly funny because, like I said, she's hinged around being like incredibly like her character is designed to be obnoxious, and it's supposed to be like she's funny because she's obnoxious. And I'm like, no, she's obnoxious because she's obnoxious.
Yeah.
But like every movie she shows up in, and she just like there are points where she's not playing anyone. She's just whatever the hell her name is. And John C. Reilly was like, he's not really someone. He's John C. Reilly in this movie, which isn't good nor bad. It just is.
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
I laughed at some of his stuff,
and he's
but it's like totally different from the rest of the movie.
It is. Yeah, he's like, and he is.
Sorry,
while the
64.
characters are,
And I'm getting these Joy-Cons off my fucking hands.
like I said, the characters are really bland, which is fine because it's a Kong movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather them be good. I'd rather them be good characters.
I guess
and
and that's kind of where my problem with the beginning was, is it not a lot, but you get like a little bit of like intro each character, and since none of them are actually anything and really go anywhere, I think you're better off not introducing each one for the first 30 minutes of the movie, and instead just like, you know, introduce John Goodman and what his deal is, introduce maybe Tom Hiddleston and what his deal is, and maybe just like introduce the army crew and Sam Jackson, which is kind of what it does, but it kind of like goes through one by one and like gives you like just a little bit too long of a scene with each character. None of it's bad, all of it's just like, again, it's a 2-hour movie that could have been cut down.
yeah,
And I think those are the first cuts I would have made. And like, honestly, you could have kept that stuff in. I think it takes a little long to get to the island, but you could have kept that stuff in and cut out like some of the monsters that are also unnecessary, but the monsters are interesting. Like, I'd rather have a movie where, you know, we go straight to the island and waste a whole bunch of time just like exploring.
yeah.
I was thinking that picture. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen, with Peach's letter at the beginning of Mario 64, where she's like, "Mario, you got an with they got these big soft pretzels here, $5. Get the fuck out," or something like that. It's hysterical. That's what I think of every time. And so I just showed her a letter. I have not played this game since the
Dawn of Time.
I was gonna say since the six. Well, I played it on the 3DS, and then I did try and replay it when I was dating Audrey, because she wanted to, and then like 2 seconds into it, she got like super mad, didn't want to touch it anymore. I don't really anticipate this aging very well, though. I should probably change this to the right game now.
Yeah, I mentioned we watched The Assistant last night.
Yeah, I was interested. I thought it was on either HBO or Prime, and so I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. And then I saw it was on Hulu, and I was like, well, I don't have Hulu, so I guess I'll just wait until it's available somewhere else.
It's probably worth the like $3 or $4 to rent it, but it is like the grossest movie ever. It's so like unsettlingly disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna be worth it.
It is. It's
Or not worth it, but like, I guess worth it as I knew it was going to be uncomfortable.
It's like, I say it's uncomfortable and gross, and it's like, it is, but it's also, this will probably be weird, but like, tasteful. I mean, nothing's like explicit or anything.
Yeah, I did hear that like it is a movie like about, as I understand, it's a movie about rape, right? But it like never shows
Not
it. I don't
really.
think they even reference it, or like
It's
isn't
like
it
the
about,
Weinstein thing.
Yeah,
It's like
sexual predators.
yeah, but kind of like. I mean, from the view of the assistant, like it's.
One of these has a mushroom in it. I didn't think it was this one.
Like Kirsten at the end was like, why was this movie rated R? And I understand where she's coming from, because I too was expecting it to be a bit more explicit at times, but it isn't. It's rated R because of language, and even that is
And I
like,
guess content, like I
yeah,
assume like just general like
but like nothing is
content
shown.
matter. Yeah.
It's all just like really well implied, and it's very good.
This was the second video game I ever owned.
We had Glover instead of Super Mario 64, and they're
my
not
parents-
remaking Glover.
My dad, I always wanted a system and never had one. Over in like Super Nintendos or Genesis. And so when the PlayStation, the Dreamcast, and the 64 all came out, my dad took me to Best Buy and he let me try each one. And I think the Dreamcast had Dreams set up.
I get
And
it.
I didn't know what was going on.
Should have got Dreamcast for C Guy.
Or Nights. It was called Nights.
Yeah,
What's
Knight's,
the game
Knight's
where you
Journey
like
into
to find-
Dreams.
Okay. Dreamcast had Nights, and I didn't really know what was going on. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation had a Resident Evil game. Whatever it was, the PlayStation game, I had no idea it was.
This sounds like a
And-
this sounds like a pattern.
And N64 had Super Mario, and I thought it was amazing. I had never seen anything like it before, and I knew who Mario was. So I told my dad I wanted the N64. So for Christmas, he had to like hunt one down. I remember them
As
telling me
dads
they had
do.
to, like, they had to like drive out to like Columbus or something to find one.
And you say your parents don't love you.
But they got
That was nice.
And my dad got me. He picked
Glover.
up Mario 64 and Wave Race because he
64.
thought Wave Race would be Wave Race 6. Everything was 64. Wave Race 64 because he thought he wanted like a racing game.
I can't
the
see
very
your
first
dad
game-
playing.
Oh, I got a story in a second.
Well, I mean, I
So-
guess so, but like, I don't know. You're like, you tell these stories of your dad playing stuff, and like,
I've told you how he for the GameCube he bought Mario Kart in his own controller and locked them in study so nobody could get better than him.
I do remember that now, but like, I don't know. I forgot that, and just thinking of your dad is like, I want to play Wave
had a
Race
cabinet.
64,
He had a cabinet,
like a
in his
gun
study, and
cabinet, but he kept
he
his
would lock he
GameCube
would lock
controller.
the
in.
cabinet. It was like a bookcase cabinet thing. He would lock the cabinet with the 64 controller. He had an orange, an orange GameCube controller, and then Mario Kart. He would lock it in the cabinet, and then he would lock his study so nobody could practice and get better than him.
That's smart.
Yeah, I figured out how to unlock everything. I learned where you
That
hit
is
the
also
keys.
smart.
He also bought my sister Mario Kart on the Game Boy Advance just because they were in the store and he saw it.
And then he
And he
locked her
also-
Game Boy Advance in the.
He was super excited for Mario Kart 64 to come out. But anyway, he got me Wave Race and this. And when they set it up, they're like, "Which one do you want to play first?" And I knew my dad was in. I really wanted to play Mario, but I was like, "Let's do Wave Race." So we
I just want to play
Wave
games
Race.
with my pops.
So that was the first game I ever played. This was the second.
I think Glover was the first N64 game I played.
I had Glover.
But
I
you
had a
hardly
lot of
knew her.
N64 games. Can I not jump in this? Oh wait, it's got to be like a thing in the ground. I didn't pay attention to. I think I got to get to the top of the.
Yeah, the only thing I'm trying to remember N64, I had Mario Party, the one with the different costumes, and there was like the Western one.
Mm-hmm. I never owned a Mario Party before the Wii U.
I had Glover. I had. I don't think I had Mario Kart. I had Pokemon Snap. I had Pokemon Snap. I had Pokemon Stadium. I had Pokemon Coliseum.
I always forget Coliseum existed.
I
I
had
had Snap.
I had
Kyle at Stadium.
Excite Bike 64. And that's kind of what I remember.
Oh my god, these controls suck. I really hate this camera.
Josh might remember more, but that's all I remember.
We had a ton. We had like a little like plastic like.
I know, a case where your dad kept all your...
Why is this so hard? God damn it.
Because it's supposed to take quarters.
Fuck this. Alright, we're not gonna release the change on right now. We're just gonna do this star.
I remember wanting Jet Force Gemini.
I
And
don't
I
even know what that is.
think I might have rented it.
I don't even know what that is.
It was like a third-person shooter thing about a Mega Man clone.
I had a Scooby-Doo game.
I had a Scooby-Doo game for the Super Nintendo, and there was a second room in like the first level where there was a rat, and I could not get past it.
I had Scooby-Doo. I had a baseball game that I remember Team of Aliens. I had Mario Kart. I had the Spider-Man game.
Oh, I had Majora's Mask.
I had both Zeldas. I had I had a gold
Smash Bros.
Ocarina of Time, and I had Mario. Why do you suck?
Mario Golf. I'm looking them up now. Mario Tennis.
How did anyone do this? This is awful.
I think I rented Goemon.
I rented Goemon.
I liked
Oh
Goemon.
shit! This is not having a good time right now. I knew this wasn't going to age well, but man, this camera is abysmal.
Does not age well.
And Mario moves like a... I don't think I could have played this with the lag that I was... I had Glover. Like I said, I had a Tarzan game. I had Wave Race, Mario Kart, Super Smash. I remember every time we could rent a game, I would rent Clay Fighters. Oh
I
my
played a
god,
ton
why
of-
is this like this?
I remember going to a friend's house for like a sleepover and beating Clay Fighter on the Genesis.
That sucks.
Oh, Clay Fighter was pretty good.
I was like, I remember that there was a star for releasing the chain shot, and like jumping on top of his stupid thing was difficult enough, but doing it without him hitting you and also like bring the camera awkwardly because you can only move it in like these weird chunks.
I still have not even booted up this
What? You're drawing?
Super Mario.
Oh, did you buy this
Yu-Gi-Oh!
collection?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did.
Yeah. For Kirsten, and then she hasn't even played it.
That's okay. I have like a billion games on my Switch.
Yeah,
I've
but I'm
never-
not you.
Why are
Right?
you yelling at me?
Right?
I don't know.
I'm not you,
Are
right?
you not me?
Please say it, Ansel.
How's your drawing going?
It's like a half and half. It's not great, but I'm not disappointed in me. Does that make sense? Like Friday, I was disappointed in me. Friday, I was like, hey, this is cool. I wasted all these years trying to be an art person.
An art, I think they're called art boys,
Art mongrels?
art mongoloids.
I don't know if that's... I'm gonna
No, I think that's it.
have to be demonetized now.
Mongoloid, something that would get you.
Yeah. In today's cancel culture, of course. You can't say anything. Right?
I don't. Why are you saying right? Like I would. You're the one telling me. I hate when you like transition to that creepy laugh, and I hate it. It makes me feel like I did something wrong.
No, it's me just being like, time to move on. It's like, I don't know where I'm going with this, and I want to end the scene.
Where's this last stupid red coin? I like how I'm doing all the stars except for the star I'm actually here for.
I like that too. You know, you're kind of playing your own game, and I think that means a lot to Super
Actually, I
Mario.
think the last star. I think I need the flying hat to get, or the last coin. I think it's on like the flying platform. Why can I not? There we go.
Why am I doing this?
Like, how do I do this?
How do I do this?
It's like a flying platform somewhere.
I don't have one of those, but I got my own problems.
I guess we'll just fight this guy because I don't know. Where this left.
Yeah,
There
now
it
it's
is.
it's not going well. No, it's not going. Now it's the not going well I know and love. Just kidding, I hate it.
Big Baba, Lord of all lasting matter, kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp, and you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario.
To a duel.
If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Oh my god. Talks a lot. Let's go.
Is his name Sir Talks a lot?
Yep.
Aw. Aw.
Okay. How do I pick him up from the back?
Suplex him. Suplex him.
Did you want to watch the Godzilla movies before
Did I want to?
Kong?
Yeah, did I? Will I? No.
Well, I was
You
gonna,
know me.
that-
What are you gonna say?
oh, I can't throw him out of the ring. What? I was just supposed to chuck him? Well, like you said, I'm interested in rewatching them before Kong versus Godzilla. If you're not interested, I'll watch them on my own. I might watch one.
But if I am
You are.
interested, then might as
Hold
well.
off.
When's it release?
I think in March.
So we have 2 months to watch 2 movies, 3 movies. Yeah, sure.
I also saw there was a trailer for, or not. There was like a teaser thing for everything, and it showed the first footage of the Mortal Kombat movie.
Starring, who was the big star in the Mortal Kombat movie?
I don't even remember. But they also had the first footage from Space Jam 2 that I forgot was happening.
Yeah, Kirsten mentioned that there was a Space Jam trailer. I don't know why she mentioned there was a Space Jam trailer. All I remember was laying in bed last night, and she's like, "There's a Space Jam. We can watch the Space Jam trailer." I was like, "What?" We could watch the last hour of Space Jam, or like the last 40 minutes of Space Jam, because we were looking at.
That's very different from a trailer.
Yeah, it was the first movie starring Michael Jordan and Bugs. What's Bugs' real name? What's Bugs' Christian name? Buggled?
Bugs.
Does Bugs have a Christian name?
Bugs is short for something. I don't know if it's short for something for him, but it's like
Bugganold?
I'm Googling it. Bugs.
I'm Googling it too.
Short for
Buster.
Is it
Ben?
Next?
At least it was co-directed by Ben Bugs Hardaway, but I don't know if he was named after.
I gotta do a fucking race.
How about early Bugs when he's like a rabbit and not a characterized rabbit? Also, he's like evil in this one.
He's like kind of a dick in all of them. It's like early Mickey Mouse was a little rapscallion.
Species: rabbit with hair characteristics. What'd you say?
I don't remember.
I guess Bugs is his Christian name.
I forget if I'm allowed to take shortcuts for this. And the nice thing about this HBO stuff, there's a lot of movies like, I'm interested enough out of like general curiosity that I would have gone to see.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they're free,
and you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to like.
Yeah.
So here's, what were we talking about? We were talking about, Tokyo Clash, Godzilla Tokyo Clash.
what's Godzilla?
Oh my gosh, it's like talking about Kirsten.
Is that the big?
That's the board game.
Oh yeah, okay.
And now,
Wait for him to show up.
and how like I could not just spend the $15 on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, like, if we were just in a store and saw it for $15, I'd probably be like, hey, you want to buy it? Like, we should just buy this for $15. But it's like going through the process of ordering it online, waiting for it to show up.
You could have gone to a Walmart, but I know you don't want
you couldn't.
to a store.
Well, I don't want to go to the store, but two, yeah, it was only online.
Because I've seen it on sale. It was like $20
Right.
at Target the other day. And I saw it and I was going to tell you and I was like, he's not going to get it.
It won't. But like, again, I mean,
I think Target will ship for free. Because I've bought movies from them and had them ship it.
I won't. I mean, I could have had it shipped for free. It's just, it's the hassle of just like ordering it online as opposed to just like picking it up off the shelf.
Yeah, I agree. I guess there's a lot of stuff that I'll order online because I'm just like, whatever, ship it to me. I don't have to put on pants or anything. And the hassle of like going to a store, I just don't want to deal with.
I agree. No, I agree with that too. But there's also like, Godzilla Tokyo Clash was not worth $15 for me to order it online, but it would probably be worth $15 for me to just like pick it up off the shelf. Like, I don't know if I would go out to it. I might, but I mean, there's something about just buying a game and owning it right then.
Yeah.
It's like what I miss about now I back a bunch of Kickstarters and things. And it's like, remember in high school when we used to just like go to Oz's and like buy a game we never heard of?
Yep.
That was fun.
I was kind of thinking, it's, and the board gaming culture has basically turned into Kickstarters now. Like, now you don't really, like, you can, and it happened, but generally you don't go to a store anymore. You do go to Kickstarter, you see what's coming, and then a year to 2 years later, you finally receive the game you were interested in and forgotten all about.
Yeah. Well, and even outside of that, there's also, like,
I don't know if I can make it with this one. I think I gotta do it on that one.
I am too into board games that I don't even think I'd be able to be like, hey, we got $50. Let's go to a game store and buy a game.
Mm-hmm. That was a weird sneeze.
It was like half held in, half not. But like I just know too much about games now that I'd go and just be like, like what do I want to buy? Like I've heard good things about this.
Like when you'd go in and you just be like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's fun. Yeah, I get that. And now like I just like if I see anything that looks remotely interesting, the first thing I do is check BGG and see what people say about it. Like I saw that Spider-Man game, which again was on sale. It was 15 before, and now I saw it on sale again for 10, and I was like, back in the day, like I would have grabbed that in a heartbeat. It's Spider-Man. It's got good-looking art, cool components.
Sinister Six.
It's $10 freaking dollars, but now shit. But I read reviews that said it's not good, so I just didn't. And part of me was like, well, it's a Spider-Man game. I could just
justify it. But it's like,
and I was like, I'm not going to do anything with it. We're going to play it once. And that was kind of not good. And then I'd be like, yeah, I bought it for the Spider-Man novelty, but like, I guess I didn't need it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and like...
And I have so many games.
It takes up space. It's hard to sell. You know, it's not like a video game where you can just like go into the store and be like, just pick up a game that looks interesting, and then be like, it's not for me. I'll just, I'll sell it or whatever. But you can't really do that with board games easily. But I mean, I do miss like going to Oz's and him like giving elevator pitches of games and like, oh, you should get this, or like this is like.
When I lived in Akron, it was real short drive to go to Underhills, and we would like go to Underhills like literally every week. If we weren't picking up a game, like we were buying packs of Audrey would get Magic cards, and I would get like Dice Masters, and then we would just open up Dice Masters and stuff, and it was like I spent a lot of money. What star am I on? Bob on battle. Find the 8 red coins. Okay. I spent a lot of money just picking up like Dice Masters and stuff, and like now like I don't really play anything because I don't have anybody with. But and I don't know. You've always been more into board. I got you into board games, but you've been more into board games than I was. And part of it is just like not really having a group to play with. You've at least always got a dedicated player too that you're married to, so to, or else you can divorce her. I remember those in your vows. So like I just keep buying games, and I'm like, this will be fun whenever I can see. Pandemic happened, so that like I haven't seen anybody in forever. I was thinking though yesterday, I would maybe try Marvel Champions on Tabletop Simulator. I just really hate Tabletop Simulator.
I know you do.
Like it's completely serviceable and it's fine, but I just dealing with it and everything, and it's also just like it's something about a board. Nice thing about a board game is tangible pieces and sitting around a table and
being face to face and
everything that Tabletop Simulator does. I'm just like I could, outside of like actually playing this game, I could just like play the Switch with someone, and that's why.
Well, it's the same thing I was talking about with like Nemo's War, where it's just like I can play solo games, but it's just
shit.
The only time I would play a solo game is when Kirsten's not around, because if she's around, I'd rather just play a game with her. And if she's not around, like, do I want to set it up? Do I want, get it out, set it up, play through this, or do I just play a video game?
And that's my big thing is like I've been really enjoying what I've been playing of Marvel Champions, but at the same point, like I don't need like the time it takes to set up. Like I gotta clear board space, I have to make sure the cats don't get into it, like the time it takes to set up and play and everything. And usually like if I was playing with other people, I'd play it to the end, and I've finished games of Champions, but generally I've hit a rut of like I play it, but then God damn it, I hate this. I play it, but then I reach like close to the end, and I'm just like, I could be done here. Like, I don't need to keep going, and then I stop. And I got a whole bunch of new characters, and I have 2 more coming, and then I have literally everything that's currently out. And I really want to play them, but I'm just like, I gotta set it up. And...
Well, yeah, I mean, we have the benefit of we can leave things out.
And I've been really wanting to play Eldritch and fuck. I've been really wanting to play Eldritch and stuff again, but just setting it up, and I've got the PlayStation. I'm just like, I'll just play Assassin's Creed. Like
Creed.
I played Assassin's Creed yesterday, and like it's okay. It's getting there, but it's still not.
It's Assassin's Creed.
It's another Assassin's Creed game, and that's fine, I guess, for the people that want that. But I just, like I said, it's my big boy Pokemon, where like I keep talking myself into it, and then I realize I don't actually like it at all. But I played it all day yesterday. I realized like I didn't really accomplish. It's like I was ticking stuff off the map.
Yeah.
And that's like not bad. It's just like that's what I'm doing. So I'm in like a weird, but I'm just like in the end, like that's kind of what I'm doing by playing Champions, where I'm just like playing a game, and I'm like, that's neat, and then I pack it up, and I'm just like, part of board games for me is the social interaction.
Yeah.
Something that I don't like doing in general, but I will do with a board game. But I've been thinking about like booting up Tabletop Simulator, like who wants, and giving it a shot. Either like I was thinking about doing it yesterday, and then I played Assassin's Creed. Scream. I am hopefully you and Pete are able to come hang out.
Yeah, when do you want to do that?
I gotta so I'm taking that last week. I gotta see exactly, but like at any point in that week that you guys want to come, we can do that.
Because I mean, I was talking to Kirsten, and I was like, what do you think I would do? Because I'm scared. And she's like, I think you would go. It's like, okay, I'll go. I'll be good.
I mean, if you don't want to, I'm not gonna make you.
No, I know. I don't know. It always feels, especially like expanding the bubble, and like, I mean, it helps. I don't think I would go if you weren't working from home.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, like you've always said, we have completely different experiences since you had to go in for a long time.
I don't think I can even do this one.
We've had different experiences, and like Pete had COVID, and I asked him, and he's like, yeah, it's fun. That sounds fun. I was like, oh, I guess I'm the only one that cares. But I assume I would go. I would probably do a Friday to Sunday. Maybe try and work, like take a Friday off and just work later on throughout the week or whatever.
But I was looking at like I was looking at some Gundams, and I was like, unless I needed to get something Common Riders, but those take less than your average high-grade Gundam.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing something kind of small, especially since I usually panel line.
But I was thinking like I've got like it'd be nice to like sit and watch movies and do Gundams again, and my O's if I don't finish it before then. But I was also thinking like it'd be nice to like be able to play board game. levels are weird. Like, I know it's like the limitations of the era, but like these levels are weird. They're just like stuff. Oh fuck. Ah, double fuck. That's it. Okay. I don't really know what the point of the coins are in this other than help. You still there?
Yep. I'm not drawing, but I'm here.
Keep it quiet.
Yeah, I think I might. I think I'm gonna end my stream. If you want, I might still hang out with you.
However long, I don't have a migraine, so
Non-migraine Andrew is best Andrew.
I agree. Well, I do feel like I probably have to eat soon. I'm going to get one. I feel like tension in my neck, but it's not that bad yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take a tiny little break, and then I'll be back if you want. So, thanks for hanging out. If you liked it, tell a friend. If you didn't, lie to a friend. Check out the links in the description below. Like, smash, share, all that stuff. Interact with that. Any little bit of support. Super cool to see. And it'll also let you know who's going live with what, when. I am not expecting to go live tomorrow night. I got stuff to do, to plan for something I want to do Saturday. But I should be back Tuesday and Wednesday for Alien
Are you
and
gonna tell
board
everyone
games.
what you're doing on Saturday?
Not right yet, because I don't.
Keep that a secret.
I'm gonna keep it a secret.
Because you don't know what you're doing yet?
I know what I'm doing, but I don't want to.
Know how?
I don't want to cash a check my butt can't. Right. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Also, keep Andrew's staying around, so keep head on over to our Twitch and hang out with him, and I'll be back over there soon. So, have a good one.